May 25th, 1975. Today marks the first day of the experiment. My name is John McAdams, and I've decided to document my progress with this experiment on tape. I'm doing this project on my own, without the help of any third-party company or the government, as they would consider the practices that I intend to use on this experiment horrific, inhumane, or immoral. I don't believe that's the case. I believe that in science, there's no such thing as an immoral action. That's why I decided to start this company and, by extension, open this restaurant, utilizing robot animatronics, so I can both fund and successfully conceal the experiment until it's completely finished. I am a man of science, and I believe that if a risk must be taken to further the pursuit of knowledge, then we must do it, even if that means sacrificing another. Some may consider me a murderer of sorts, but they simply cannot possibly fathom the magnitude of what could be achieved. So to be clear, I do not take some sick joy from conducting these acts, these experiments. I'm not a bad person. I will do anything to make this experiment work. And when it eventually does, those lives will count for more than they could have possibly achieved in life. My goal is the transfer of a human life into an artificial body, preserving memories, feelings, senses, to expand existence beyond the insignificant span of a human life. However, for a human life, a soul, if you will, to be transferred, the original body must be destroyed. One would consider animal testing to prove my theory, however. The human mind is infinitely more complex than that of the common rabbit, pig, or other test subject. A human test subject is absolutely required. However, without outside funding or public approval, the dream of immortality is merely that. A dream, lest I can provide a human test subject. I can't just use some lowlife, some man with nothing to lose, no. The adult brain is too developed. Any attempt at transfer would result in immediate brain death. No, the only plausible solution is to transfer a human child, no more than 3 or 4 years old. And that way, when transferred to his new body, he will adapt to it almost instantly. The brain, still developing motor skills and memories, should link seamlessly with the new hardware, and believe the automaton is its own body. I can't just use some urchin off the streets, though. No. And adopting an infant orphan is implausible as well. I can't have a paper trail leading back to me if the authorities find out. I don't think they'd understand. Though with great reluctance, I've decided the first subject for this experiment will be my son, who will be born in about a week from now. I'm going to transfer him to his new body when he turns 3 years old, the age when the human brain starts recording memories. If this works, then he will be the first of the next step in human evolution. The first to cast off the shackles of flesh that bind us to this earth. This is the beginning of a new future.
Welcome back today to another video, and what you just saw was some secret. Now, I had to... In the first video, I clicked... I thought it was weird, but I clicked something. It did some weird thing. I would roll the clip, but I'm already 4 minutes in to this video. As always, let's get into this. Let's begin.
Hey, you survived your first night. That's cool, I guess. Uh, anyway, I'm not going to take long. Just to let you know, these robots do tend to get more aggressive with time, so I'll be brief. We'll talk about Hank and Flower next. They will go to your office through the vent system. Just check the vents every now and then. If you see them, close the vent. That might make them return to the stage, or they might just go through another vent, so just try and keep an eye on all of them. If you see them on the vent in front of you, look at them for a second and they will go away. Then, then there's Lola. She will move to any of the cameras. If you look at her for too long, she will break the whole tablet system for quite a while. You won't be able to use the cameras, sound system, and anything. Once that happens, she will move towards you through the vents really fast. If you see her in front of you, look away from her, and she'll go away. Now, if you're fast enough to play the sound system in the camera she's in, she might go back to the stage. If you don't do that, she will be wandering through the whole place waiting for you to see her. That's all for tonight. See ya. Good luck.
Yeah, I kind of feel very bad now after listening and re-listening to the tape. Hell yeah. What's this? Place as always. Nope. What's this? And that was night 2 of Five Nights at Maggie's. Keep on wondering what's in my pocket.